Good morning, everybody. I'm so glad that you are able to catch this either now or on the replay. Welcome to Meanwhile Studying with Paximus. I thought I'd change it up a little bit because I actually have a lot of work that I need to catch up on. And if you're listening to this in the replay or even in a few minutes, whether people come in and out through the live stream, I want to welcome you to Meanwhile Studying with Paximus. We're doing this a little bit earlier and on a different day that I normally do. So it's going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. That's when I normally will be live streaming. But today, we're starting a little bit early. Well, it's early for me, mainly because I spend a lot of time lately staying up late working on a lot of stuff, including my homework. So I'm kind of doing like double duty right now. So anyways, if you're out there and you end up kind of catching a little bit of this this live stream, go ahead and leave me a comment in the chat, or you can leave me a comment in the comments in the section below the video, and let me know how you're doing. Let me know if you enjoy the music that I'm going to be playing for you. The music that I'm going to be playing is going to be a little different today. I'm also going to be doing a live stream later on today at 5 o'clock p.m. Again, because I have a lot of work to do, so I figure why not try and live stream and see who's in the house, and hopefully provide some good music for you. Let me just make sure that I have a couple of things in order here. Okay, so in 2 minutes and 48 seconds, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the Pomodoro technique, which means that in our situation for this morning, we're gonna do 25 minutes of studying straight, and then 5-minute break, 25 minutes, and we're gonna do that for about 2 hours. And depending on if there are any people who end up catching this live stream, excuse me, I might just play, I think, a little bit more upbeat music this morning, because for those of you who may be working, wherever you may be, or if you're just, needing something to help you stay productive, this is the channel, hopefully, that you would feel encouraged to start working on your prepping, your planning, your studying, reading, even listening to music outside or anything like that. So yeah, I just want to thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button, and go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well while you're here. And thank you so much for joining Meanwhile Studying with Paximus. We're going to get started in about a minute and a half. And yeah, lots of great things that are happening in this channel for Paximus Enterprises. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start playing that music for you. Hey, everybody. For people who are just gonna watch this on the replay, or if you're in the chat at any point in time throughout this time, we're doing a thing called the Pomodoro technique. And so the whole point of this is to be able to spend 25 minutes studying straight with no interruptions, with music playing in the background. It sounds good to me, right? Should sound good to some people. This morning, normally and typically, I'm going to be doing live streams Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 5 p.m. Pacific time on this channel, Paximus Enterprises. And this is the segment called Meanwhile Studying with Paximus. My hope is that I'm able to keep you on task, focusing on something that you're doing, that you're wanting to do, whether you're planning, prepping, or studying for something, or maybe you just want background music. I'm going to provide that for you. And I think I've even heard a couple people say like they were inspired to actually do something productive because of this channel. So that to me sounds great, and I definitely want to help you with that. So right now we're just in a small break, but the way this works is 25 minutes of studying, then we take a 5-minute break, and then 25 minutes, and we do that for 2 hours. I'm going to be on live stream later today at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So why am I doing 2 different live streams on the same day? Good question. It's because I want to kind of gauge how many people enjoy it, maybe in the morning or at night, what would be best. I know for me, I am in the middle of a master thesis right now, so it doesn't matter to me because I need to work on my master thesis. So there's a lot of work that needs to be done and have to catch up on a lot of work. If you have questions, let me know in the comments, in the chat. Let me know that you're here in the chat. I'll kind of get a small notification that you're here. And yeah, thank you so much for joining Meanwhile Studying with Paximus. I hope you really enjoy the music, and check out my YouTube channel for the different segments that I provide. I provide Meanwhile Back at the Lab with Paximus, which is it's a podcast that's focused on the hotly discussed topics in education. Then I also do a brand new tech series, which kind of helps you with iMovie, Logic Pro, Final Cut. You know, I might even do like a Bitmoji classroom tutorial. So for those of you educators out there who would like any sort of help with that, let me know in the comments, and then maybe I can start working on something. And yeah, so thank you so much for being part of this. And we got about 1 minute and 40 seconds left. Yeah. So let me know if you like this type of music as well, because the night sessions that I have, they're a little different. The night session that I have is more mellow music, but it helps you really focus. This one I chose to do a little bit more upbeat because it's, you know, maybe for me it's early, which is kind of funny that I pick a profession in which I have to wake up early. But 10 a.m. for me right now is early because I work really late, usually on homework, or I work on other things around the house. So, but lately I've been having to work on homework and my master thesis. So, let me think. So we got 40 seconds or so left. And again, if you have any questions, let me know. I'd be happy to answer them to the best of my knowledge. And thank you so much for hanging out. Hey everybody. Um, Sorry. During the studying, I'm actually not able to interact with the chat, but during our break time, I can totally interact with you guys. So if you're in the house, let me know. I'd love to know that you're here. Um, I noticed that I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly, so feel free to push back on how I'm pronouncing it. Luana, I believe. So the playlist that I have that's playing right now is from epidemicsound.com, and I get all my music from there so that I can play, and it wouldn't be in what's the word? There's a term that's used, and I use it all the time. Being a musician, I should know this. Copyright infringement. You got to be really careful if you have like a YouTube channel and you're playing someone else's music without their permission, written permission, or otherwise you'll get in a lot of trouble. They'll flag your content and your channel and all that stuff. So I go to epidemicsound.com. It's a subscription. So if you go to epidemicsound.com, by the way, this is not sponsored. So, I pay, with my own money. It is a bit expensive, but I would say try it out. There's a 30-day free trial on their website. So you can go ahead and check that out and see if you like it, if you maybe it's something that you want or need. I know a couple of people that actually went to that website because they just like the music, and I think you expressed that you like the music, and this kind of music helps you to focus, which is cool. I personally, this kind of music helps me focus as well. It helps me just kind of keep going. It helps me stay productive, and so the music that I play at nighttime or 5 p.m. my time, it's more chill. It's more relaxed, laid back. Not that this isn't, because it is, but it's just a different feel. This music's more upbeat, at least for me it is, in the sense of working and focusing on my homework. So hopefully that helps you. Hey Archer, thank you so much for just sharing the love, and thanks so much for hanging out. And I know that you're on a call, but thank you so much for leaving a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And for anybody else out there who ends up watching this, thank you so much for taking the time to just spend some time studying with me, and consider me a study buddy. And I think going into the fall season, for a lot of people, whether you're in the United States or whether you're, outside of the United States, somewhere in Europe, South America, Australia, just anywhere. Let me know if you enjoy this type of content. Feel free to comment in the comment section below, and let me know if you like this music, if you like even just how this studying format is shaped for you. I do the Pomodoro technique, which is 25 minutes of studying and then 5 minutes of break. But is that good for you? Does that help you stay focused? I could look at maybe 45 minutes of studying and then 15-minute breaks or 10-minute breaks. So let me know if you're in the chat at any point in time. I'd love to just kind of connect with you. And thank you so much for hanging out. We're going to go into our third session of 25 minutes of uninterrupted study time. Hopefully you enjoy this music on Meanwhile Studying with Paximus. Thanks for being here. Break time. If you're just joining, thank you so much for hanging out. This is a segment called Meanwhile Studying with Paximus. My goal is to help and encourage you to either study, plan, prep, or stay productive. And if none of those apply to you and you just like the music can be found on epidemicsound.com. I'm able to pretty much use that music in my videos because you have to have a subscription to it in order to do that. If you don't have a subscription, then you can't play it, actually. There is kind of the question of copyright infringement. So anyways, so if you're just joining, let me know in the comment section if you enjoy this type of content. Hopefully this is something that you enjoy. If you're in the chat, let me know that you're here. And also, I thought I'd kind of let you guys in on what I'm doing here. I'm working on a master thesis right now, and the topic is on homework. I am super passionate about education, and I am super passionate about the subject matter of homework. Writing a master thesis is really difficult, so there's a lot of pushback. There's a lot of critiques and criticism that I get from peers, obviously in a good way. They're there to suggest or kindly offer insight and opinion. Those are terminology or terms that I use with my students when I was teaching. It was a cinematic arts class that I would teach, and a lot of the terms that I would use is insight and opinion, because really that's all you can offer. To offer something objective tends not to happen as much nowadays. It's more based on feeling. And so I like facts. I like heavy researched facts, so that I can use that within my topic of homework. And so I got a lot of feedback from my peers and especially my professor. I looked at my paper just now. Well, I've been working on my paper this whole time, but yeah, he kind of tore me up. He had great insight and opinion. He has over 25 to, I think, 30 years of education experience as a professor, as an educator, as a head of school. So I guess part of the questions I have, because I'm formulating or putting together a survey, a questionnaire on homework. I'm kind of curious, if someone were to give you a survey on homework, what would you like to have them ask you? Or do you have a question that you would ask about homework in general? If you do, leave a comment in the comment description or the comment box below in the video section. Or if you're in the chat, just let me know what kind of comes to mind. This is come and go as you please, but hopefully this is something that you enjoy to the point where you would share with your family and friends. I'm on Meanwhile Studying with Paximus on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So today is a little different. This week is different because I have to catch up on a lot of work with my master thesis. I will be back on today at 5 p.m. And then also on Thursday, I will be live streaming. I'm live streaming all week, to be honest. But today, I will be back at 5, and that'll go from 5 to about 7:30. And then Thursday morning, I will be back at 10 a.m. to about 12:30 p.m. And this is all Pacific time, of course. So, let me know that, how much you enjoy this kind of content. And don't forget to hit the like button and hopefully a subscription kind of check. That would be helpful. That would go a long way. And thank you guys so much for being here. We're going to go into our last session of Meanwhile Studying with Paximus. Here's 25 minutes. Hey everybody, back again. This is essentially the end of the 25 minutes of studying, and actually it's the end of the what would normally be a 2-hour Pomodoro technique session. And if you're just joining and just kind of skimming through this video, whether it's in the replay or if you're in the chat right now, just kind of giving you an idea of what this is. The Pomodoro technique is basically 25 minutes of uninterrupted study time. And then we do a 5-minute break. And then we do that for about 2 hours. And it's this for me is so helpful. And I'm an educator, in case you don't know. I've been in education at least for, I want to say 7 to 8 years, something like that. I actually don't remember how many years it's been, but which may not be a good indicator. Anyways, I'm getting off track. So I've been in education for a while, and I've been wanting to do something that is helpful to others within the umbrella of education. So that's why I provide different segments on my channel, my YouTube channel. There is, Meanwhile, Back at the Lab with Paximus, which is a podcast that focuses on hotly discussed topics. And let me know what kind of people you would like on that segment. If you're a subscriber to my YouTube channel, let me know. If you're new, thank you so much for being here. This segment is called Meanwhile Studying with Paximus. The whole point is the concept's real simple. It's just you and I are study buddies, and we listen to music and hang out and study. That's pretty much it. It doesn't get any simpler than that. But if you want something that's a little bit more engaging with like an interview style or tech series, or even if you want to hear my thoughts on certain things within education, I would definitely encourage you to subscribe to my channel, because I do all that on my channel. So this music, I had someone earlier ask where they can get the playlist, and the playlist is actually one that I have a subscription with through epidemicsound.com. They have a huge library of music that you can kind of pull from, and it is a little expensive. By the way, it's not, they're not sponsoring this video at all. If you guys want to, that'd be great. But yeah, so the subscription is about $49.99, the one that I have, and that's, I believe, per month. But they do offer a 30-day free trial, a free 30-day trial. So if you're interested in that kind of music that's being played right now, feel free to go to epidemicsound.com. Like I mentioned before, if you've been kind of in and out of the live stream, I'm working on a master thesis right now. I'm also pursuing a credential in English right now. So the kind of work that I was doing last year, I was a substitute teacher, and I did a little bit of middle school and elementary, but my focus is now middle school. I feel like that's just kind of the sweet spot for me. I personally feel like I connect better with middle school students, and I don't know, I like cheesy humor. So middle school is where you're gonna get that. And I just like the fact that when I was in middle school as a kid, I didn't really have too many people I looked up to during that really difficult time in my life. Teachers were there, but I didn't really connect with anybody. And I might have had one teacher that I connected with, but those weren't really the memorable years for me. And that's a shame, because those are the years I think that are the most pivotal and the most important. in development of a child. So um, I personally make it to where learning is engaging and fun. It has to be learning. Learning has to be fun. It has to be. Because when I was a kid, it wasn't fun. I was in a classroom sitting down all the time, and it was hard for me to do that, to understand why I had to be seated all the time. And I personally, that's just not how I learn sometimes. I learn by, working with my hands, talking with my neighbor, things like that. I don't remember, I don't remember too much of that when I was in middle school. So I try and make it a point in my class to always make it engaging, collaborative, and I like project-based learning. I like to do things that allow students to kind of roam about the cabin. I always say that in my class, feel free to roam about the cabin. That's after I give them direction of some sort, of course. And I like them to engage with each other in an academic setting versus just social, where they would go out to lunch or something like that and just hang out and talk about random stuff. I like the fact that I can give them a prompt and then kind of go around, roam about the cabin and kind of just check up on their progress, what they're talking about, how they're learning. I know that with students who are not engaged, I spend more time with helping them understand why they're doing what they're doing. I think that's a huge thing to provide to students. If you tell them, "Oh, we're just doing this because," I personally don't think that that's helpful. I think, or let me rephrase that. Sorry. If you don't tell them why you're doing a specific thing, and especially if you don't have a rapport with them, I think it's like that much harder to engage with them and have them want to do any work in class. For instance, I did a classroom management style of doing houses. So I was a cinematic arts teacher, and in those classes that I taught, I had 3 classes that I focused on, and each class was a different grade level, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. And I basically gave them a name for their house. So one, the umbrella, if you will, is the cinematics. That's what we were called. We were called the cinematics. And then grade 8. Wow, my memory's already shot. My grade 8 was the directors. Grade 7 was the storytellers, and grade 6, it's not coming to me. Oh man, I can't remember. Anyways, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, I used to teach them, and just how to basically produce a story. How do you do that in film? And for me, I wish I had something like that when I was a kid, but to make it engaging, make it fun. But I want to take that kind of concept, that idea, to the classroom for English classes. To me, I think that is where students would be engaged. We went on a point system, so those houses, basically, if they did well in class, if they came in quietly and respectfully and wrote what was on the agenda on the TV screen, because I had a TV screen. I had a TV screen, and I used the software Pro Presenter, which I highly recommend for educators. Now, that kind of program is not like your typical PowerPoint. In my opinion, it's so much easier to use Pro Presenter than it is PowerPoint. PowerPoint, there is so much of the click, click, click. I have to format. With Pro Presenter, it's kind of like boom, you just, click and drag, and then it's there. So I'm a huge proponent for using Pro Presenter in class. So when students come in, they write what's on the agenda, and usually I have a music video or some sort of music or some sort of video playing as they're coming in. So I don't mind that they're coming in with the beat of the music and having fun and just enjoying themselves. But the moment that the bell rings, I do a thing called mental Drano. And that mental Drano is basically 2 minutes or so of silence and solitude. So my request is that they are silent and that they don't talk to anyone, obviously silent, and that they are with their eyes closed. And then if everyone does what they're supposed to, then they get points for their house. So we rack up those points throughout the year, and in my experience, that really works. It helps them stay engaged in what we're doing. It makes it fun. Has the kind of element of a, if you will, Harry Potter thing. So anyways, I don't even know where I was going with that ultimately. But so later on today, I am going to be back live streaming at 5:00 p.m. Pacific time today. The music's going to be similar to this, what you're hearing right now. But it's going to be, I think, a little bit more mellow. This right now is still kind of considered, I think, mellow. But this morning had more of an upbeat feel to it. And for some people, they really enjoy, listening to music while they're studying. Me personally, I have to have music on while I'm studying. Otherwise, I freak out. The ASMR stuff, I just can't do. That'll drive me insane. I just can't do that. But I will say, when it comes to the discipline, if you will, of silence and solitude, that's different. If I'm not working on anything and my goal is to just kind of, if you will, mental Drano, empty my thoughts and everything like that, then, I do silence and solitude. But other than that, if I'm working on homework or anything like that, I have to have some sort of noise in the background. So hopefully this is something that helps you stay productive, helps you focus on your studies. Again, if you're in the chat at any point in time today, please feel free to say hello. You could be from the United States, you could be from South America, you could be from Australia. This goes around the world. So if you're in the house, let me know. I'd love to connect with you and just kind of start building a community with you, so you feel like you can be included into this, practice of studying. And if you're not studying or planning or prepping for anything, put this on in the background. This could be for, you're hanging out outside with friends and just enjoying, I don't know, the sunset or something like that, or the sunrise, wherever you're at. And hopefully that this is music that you enjoy. If you have any questions, let me know. What I'm going to do right now is take a small break, but I'm going to actually let the music play. And hopefully that's something that you would be good with. I will actually keep the live stream open a little bit longer, but until, because I haven't had lunch yet, so I'm gonna order lunch and then probably eat in half an hour to 45 minutes. But I'm gonna keep playing the music. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much for being here on Meanwhile Studying with Paximus. Thanks, guys. If you're in the chat, just let me know. Drop me a line. Say hello. Hey everybody, I'm back. Hopefully you guys enjoyed hanging out with me for a little bit, just studying. I'm gonna be back on later today at 5 p.m. To do some more studying on my master thesis because I really need to catch up on it. Teach Me Something Good is in the house, or was in the house. I'm not sure if you're still in here, but if you are, thank you for hanging out and checking out the little study session that I'm setting up here. So whether you're planning, prepping, or just need a de-stressor, hopefully this music is relaxing, soothing. I think for the 5 p.m. Live stream that I'm going to have later today, it's a little bit more mellow, but it still has kind of like a semi-upbeat feeling. So generally I do this Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 5 p.m. But this week I have a lot to catch up on, so I'm doing Tuesdays and Thursday as well. And today I'm doing, I started at 10 and pretty much going to end right now, but then I'm going to come back on later today at 5. And then on Thursday, I'm also going to be on, what time? I think 10 again. And probably end around 12:30 or something like that. But anyways, this is Meanwhile Studying with Paximus. So I do this thing called Pomodoro technique. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's 25 minutes of uninterrupted studying, or at least productivity, and then 5 minutes break. And we do that for about 2 hours straight. But today's a little different. I'm kind of spending more time working on the things that I need to get done. So thank you so much for checking out this channel. I really hope you guys have a great day, and join me back at 5 o'clock for some more music and some more studying. I hope to see you soon.